All right, Coach Steiner, first off, you got a second finalist. Talk about how Tamyra's looking so far.
Well, obviously she started the day on fire, right? I mean, she probably couldn't have had a tougher draw. She comes in with Dosho first and Zoe next. Dosho is the reigning Olympic champion, and Zoe, last time we wrestled her, she beat us, and so we came out and just were on fire, right? I think she made a real statement on why she's here and what she's about, and so. Semifinals, she got a little tested there, right? But again, came through that strong, got a little adversity in the middle of that match, but found her way back through it and then got right back to work, right? It never shook her. Where I think in times previous, maybe that would shake her and she stops wrestling. And I think today she just kept moving forward. So, I think she's very on solid ground and looking forward to tomorrow.
She said, after her semi that she was actually, not that she was happy she didn't 10-0, but she was glad she kind of felt a real challenge. Do you feel similarly?
Well, I'm okay with 10-0. I'm okay with 10-0, but no, I mean, I think being tested, I mean, it's the Olympic Games. We're going to be tested,
yeah.
Right? And so, but she came through it. She came through it and responded well, and that's the thing. I mean, anyone can keep going forward when everything's going right? But can you continue to move forward when things aren't going right? And that's the sign of a champion, right? And she showed that tonight in the semifinals. So,
Terry, it's been steady progression for her since 2016.
Yeah.
What do you attribute that to? That's allowed her to make growth like that year after year after year?
Well, I think there's a lot of things, right? I think number one, I think it stung, right? I mean, I think the pain she felt in 2016 was very real. I mean, when she never qualified that weight class over in Turkey, that was some hard times and very painful, right? And I think she's bottled that up and brought it with her, right? And remembered that. So that's one thing. I think the people she's around, right? I mean, I think Adeline Gray has meant a lot to Tamyra Mensah-Stock in her development, right? And how she's moved forward, and just the environment of the other people around her, right? The other national team members, Sarah Hildebrand, Jakara Winchester, that they're in the same group all the time, right? And then she's around it during camps with Helen and Kayla and people like that. I mean, that she continues to learn and continues to move forward, and she's understanding the sport more and more. And then I think she just has made a decision that this is who I am, right? And this is, I need to be professional. I can't just rely on my athleticism. I need to be a student of this sport a little bit and be professional in what I'm doing. And so you put all those things together, she just made a decision that she wants to do this the right way.
Talk about this Olympic silver medal for Adeline, obviously incredibly significant accomplishment after Rio. It's great for her, but it doesn't taste so well in her mouth either.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. I mean, and I'm sure that there's got to be a little bit of hurt in there, but the color of the medal doesn't change what we think of Adeline Gray, right? How she responded to that and how she reacts to that is a bigger takeaway that I'm going to take from this, right? And she's a true champion and a true advocate for women's sport, for women in general, and really just for the human race on how to handle adversity and move forward from it, and understand that you don't always get what you want, and that's okay. We can still move forward and we can learn from it. I'll tell you what, in 2016, the disappointment there that she had in that quarterfinal match against Belarus, but again, the same response, how she handled that. No, she was gonna be there to support her teammates and support Helen win that gold medal. And that's what I did tonight. Right? She's gonna be here tomorrow to help Tamyra however she can. She's gonna be here for the rest of her teammates, and she's gonna hold her head high. She has an Olympic medal around her neck.
Yeah.
And that's pretty special. Adeline is an athlete for the ages, right? And she's not done yet. I don't believe she's done yet, right? This is there were two great champions out there tonight, and got the short end of it a little bit. And really, we made a couple mistakes that cost us, right? I don't know if it's something that Adeline did, right? I was thinking it's more we made a couple mistakes and it cost us a little bit. But hey, kudos, to Adeline Rotterpocken, a great champion. I've seen the same kind of development with her over the years. And tonight we just fell a little bit short, but we're on that middle stand.
As tough as the 4 was, to me, it seemed like the turning point was that the single leg, the finish. What was, from a technical perspective, what did you see there? Normally she's money finishing from that position.
Yeah, no, and she was in deep too. I have to go back and look at it, but we lost our balance there a little bit. And she came right off that leg, but she was in deep right away, right when she hit it. I thought it was ours, right? And all of a sudden we fell off balance there. So I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at the whole work. Not that matters right now. But,
Yeah.
But I like how she competed after that, right? She stayed calm like Adeline does, and she responded to the situation. And maybe we rushed things a little bit, but we had to compete at that point. We're down, right? We have to get in there and compete. It's not a person that you can typically score a bunch of points on. She's hard to score points on, right? And so it just was one of those matches tonight, right? And we're so used to being on the other side of that with Adeline, right? We're so used to being the one on the other side that we forget that there's always someone that falls short there too. And I'm just very proud of the way Adeline has carried herself and handled herself, and I expect nothing less.
The world seems to have taken great notice of her parterre offense and put in the time to stop it. What are you seeing that they're doing now that they weren't doing in the previous years?
I think, they're just becoming more aware. I mean, I think as an athlete, you always have to be add to your wrestling, right? From year to year to year. You can't come in here being the same person. Someone's advancing their wrestling, right? And obviously, I think that transition from takedown to turn has been a huge part of Adeline's wrestling. We just never fell into that. I mean, we were close tonight. We were close. We got into a situation where in 2019 we scored in that same situation, but we didn't do that tonight. So, but there's a lot of great wrestlers out there.
There's obviously 4 more ways to go, but
Yeah.
USA's in first right now. Ton to go, but any thoughts on that? Then it's an unofficial score, of course, but
Yeah.
they don't keep them here. But
yeah, no, we know what we're capable of, right? We're capable of winning a lot of medals here, right? And I'm not going to count any one of those people out, right? We're all capable of winning medals. I think when they had the media choice, I think they had every one of our athletes at every weight at one point or another. Someone thought they were going to win, right? They're capable of winning. We're here to win medals. We're here to make a statement and to change this guard a little bit, right? And we have the team and the program to do it, and we have the backing of a country to do it. And it's time. It's time that we step forward and take on the challenge. Japan has been great leaders in this sport for a long time, but we're hoping we can bring that to an end, right? We want to be the team that everyone's chasing, right? The program that everyone's chasing, right? And hopefully we've seen a little bit of that with the Cadet Worlds,
Yeah.
right? And we want to carry that through, right? And we have some great individuals. Obviously, you saw the leadership we have tonight, right? We have great leadership on this team with these athletes, and that carries on, right? Those younger girls are looking up to these girls, right? They know they're looking at a great product, right? And we just need them to follow suit and jump in line.
You got Helen coming up in a couple days. What have you seen from her in the last 8 weeks since Poland?
Helen and the rest of them, I've just seen great work, just great focus, just very professional in what they're doing, how they're going about their business. Really, it's been almost like, as a coach, I just kind of want to stay out of their way, right? And everyone needs direction, and everyone needs push at times, but they're a group of individuals that they're on a mission, right? And they want to come in here and claim their prize, right? And so it's been great to be a part of, and it's been great to witness how they're going about their day-to-day business, and then hopefully that brings the results that they want.
Appreciate your time, Coach. Thank you.
Terry.